Good morning, everybody. It's your girl Miracle Sims, and you are listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. It is January the 26th, 2021, and today my topic is called The Power of Listening. Um, I woke up this morning with a load on my mind. I just wanted to do that. I woke up at 4 this morning, but I closed my eyes again. So by the time I opened my eyes again, I think it was like 4:06 or 4:07 or something like that. And I looked at the verses, but I didn't read them thoroughly. So, um, but yeah, I came on in here. I actually did my prayer and meditation first. I guess I figured it was gonna be one of those no workout days. I know, y'all. I know. Um, but I actually gave a good 15 minutes. I did 15 minutes of a freestyle workout. So it was like I listened to the devotional. Um, it was about distractions, but no, okay. It was the theme was focus, and it was more so about distractions and everything like that. I did a good 15 minutes of me just freestyling some workout um, exercises or whatever for a good 15 minutes, and then um, yeah, and then I guess receive the message for today. um, Now the prayer meditation this morning was centered around listening to a certain extent, and so perhaps the beginning of my idea for this kind of stemmed from that. But I did take a little time to, just kind of sit and just wait and listen. I don't know if you guys can hear in my background now, but it's really storming out there. A lot of rain coming down and everything like that. So I was trying not to let that distract me, y'all. I was like, let me listen. Let me listen hard and good, and you know, to really hear something and everything like that. There was a few things that I wrote down that I guess heard, but um, yeah, after I did my little workout, the 15 minutes of freestyle working out, um, listen came into my mind, and then as I was getting ready to write down the topic, the power of listening came into my mind. So I was okay, cool. So that's what I'm going with there. I noticed that there are several proverbs that center around listening. So in the Go Deeper section, that will be uh, what you will see. You will see several verses from Proverbs that are centered around listening. But, I do have a few verses to share with you all uh, today, right now, to just hopefully get your mind thinking and just, thinking about this whole aspect of listening. Um, yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. So James 1 and 19 says, "Know this, my beloved brothers, let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger." I know that's the complete opposite in life, right? We're usually quick to get angry. We usually quick to say our opinions, and some of us, right? And we're usually slow to listen to someone else and their opinions, right? So, but the word says totally different. It says quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger. So, I mean, perhaps we all should practice this. um, this whole concept of listening. Uh, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of reasons that this could be. I say like this could be, I guess, important for us, or um, honestly, it's a wise thing to do to just listen. Um, I don't know if this right here is Bible, but I know it's things that people say that you can learn a lot about a person by just listening to them, things like that. So um, it's wise to just kind of stay quiet and listen. I'm reminded of a verse that goes like that. I don't know if it's Proverbs, but it kinds of reiterates that fact of like, a man could be unwise, but if he stays quiet, like no one would really know he's not wise or whatever the case is. But then if he's speaking or whatever quickly and stuff like that, it kind of removes all doubt. You gotta find that verse or whatever. I think it's the Proverbs, but yeah, it's just something I found interesting this morning. Now, the next one I have for you all is Job 34, 2 through 3. It says, "Hear my words, you wise men, and give ear to me, you who know, for the ear tests words as the palate tastes food." Is that interesting? The ears test words as the palates taste food. Something to marinate on. A little analogy for you, a little something. This next one is 1 John 4, 5, and 6. It says, "They are from the world, therefore they speak from the world, and the world listens to them. We are from God. Whoever knows God listens to us. By this we know the spirit of truth and the spirit of error." Another thing to reiterate the power of listening. You know, I guess who you listen to speaks volumes as well. I guess if you're of the world, you're going to listen to the world. If you're of God, you're going to listen to God. And that's pretty much what that verse says right there. So, I guess, yeah, being careful about who we listen to is important. Again, everything that I say, please go and pray about it. Or please go and make sure I'm reading these verses to you right and everything like that. And I guess thank you for anybody that chooses to listen to me. And I'm trying my best to just truly be centered around Bible and everything like that. I try to, again, to let you guys know, hey, this is me sharing my opinion, but this is what the Bible say. And there's the difference between whatever difference it is between the two and everything like that. Yeah, we just got to be, which is honestly why I don't watch the news. I wasn't ever really one of those people to watch the news anyway. I said the same thing on YouTube like years ago, over 10 years ago. It's like, y'all don't watch the news. And now I have even more reason not to, knowing all of the propaganda and how they're just basically not speaking the truth. But hey, if you're surrounding yourself with that information, then you may be misguided in this season. So it's just one of those things, being careful who we listen to. Now, this next one is John 9 and 31. It says, "We know that God does not listen to sinners, but if anyone is a worshiper of God and does his will, God listens to him." I guess the Lord is letting us know right now, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. He's like, he ain't listening to everybody neither. It says clearly right here that he's not listening to the sinners. But anybody that's worshiping him and everything like that, doing his will, he's listening to us, So, and just something to keep in mind, when we're thinking about this whole aspect of the power of listening. If we want to be heard by God, if we want God to listen to us and our prayers, then friends, we got to stop sinning. We got to be a worshiper. And what does this thing say here? We got to be doing his will. So, Mark 9 and 1 says, "And a cloud overshadowed them, and a voice came out of the cloud. This is my beloved son, listen to him." Now this is, of course, the depiction of when Christ was baptized and everything like that. This moment here happened according to the word of God. And so, and the voice says, This is my beloved son. What does it tell us to do? Listen to him. So, just again, something to think about, because Jesus said a lot as he walked around the earth. I was gonna say, I mean, of course, it is written that everything he did and said isn't documented, So that's another thing too. But that we do know, I guess holds a lot of weight, and so we need to be listening and just really letting that marinate on our hearts, souls, and minds today. The words of Jesus Christ. Now, Jeremiah 12:17 says, "But if any nation will not listen, then I will utterly pluck it up and destroy it, declares the Lord." Friends, listen, man. Like, I don't know how serious y'all take this Bible. Like, I don't know. I really don't know, because just the observations alone of the way we're going, the way things are headed, the way things already are, to me, it says that we don't take this word seriously. Which, like I said, is concerning to me, especially as a mom, and everything like that. Now, I have peace, and that passes all understanding. I'm not too worried or afraid or anything like that. But I'm just saying that being someone here in America and seeing where America is going, and seeing that in a lot of ways we are not listening to God, this right here says, "I will utterly pluck it up and destroy it." And what is it? The beginning of it says, "But if any nation," so that's like any nation. Like, what does any mean? Like, that's any of us, like all of us, all around the world. My friend Ewan, you in Australia, that means Australia too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's any nation will not listen, then I will utterly pluck it up and destroy it. There's several accounts throughout the Bible of fallen nations. Not even just that, but we know about that same thing when it comes to our history, about nations that are no longer around and everything like that. So, I mean, and again, everybody can say it was this or that or whatever the case is, but who is in control of all things? God. And so this is what his word says in regards to nations that don't listen. So it will behoove us to listen, and everything like that. Again, you guys can go deeper with this and read some of those beautiful verses that gives more depth into this idea of listening. But I'm getting ready to share with you all the Bible verse of today, and I would hope that you really, really listen and let it marinate on your heart, souls, and minds today. Let us practice, right? Let us practice this whole, you know, listening thing, and really truly see the power of listening. Again, the power of who we listen to, knowing that God's not listening to you if you're not on the right path, as well as listening to God, hopefully to ultimately save our nation, but save your life in particular, and everything like that. So here is the Bible verse of today, friends. Please, escuche. I know like a little bit of Spanish, not much. I remember a little bit from school, so escuchar is to listen, if I'm not mistaken. Now, my Spanish speakers, y'all, could be like, you know what, actually, you said that wrong. You can let me know, but I'm pretty sure it was escuchar. But anywho, yeah, please listen to the sound of my voice in regards to this Bible verse of today, and let it marinate on your heart, souls, and minds this morning. It's 2 Corinthians 4:18. It says, "While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal." Friends, I hope you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. I pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow if the Lord's will. Bye-bye. Yeah, man, it is storming, y'all. Do y'all hear that thunder? The thunder's rolling. Yeah, man. I feel good. I feel good in my little sanctified soul, as my mama would say. Uh, um, I hope all is well for everybody and everything. I hope that we do this challenge of listening a little bit more. Uh, Again, listening to the voice of God. Pay attention to who we are listening to, and discern. Take everything with a little grain of salt. Like I said, if you even listen to the sound of my voice, make it look. By all means, that's why I share the verses for you guys to go and look it up on your own and see if it says what I said it said. Now that's what I found when I read. When I found whatever. But hey, oh, it's so funny because that actually reminds me of this. This I don't know if I would say it's a meme, but this example, I guess. I don't know, but it was just like this little example that I shared yesterday, and it took the phrase "Mama, I'm hungry" and put it into different, not say translations of the Bible, but different, how you say, I guess the different versions of the Bible. So it's like the NIV, the King James version, and everything like that. And it's just funny how that same phrase looks so different. So in that regard, who knows? Maybe I read you all the version that I had, and you go read the King James version and look a little bit different. But at the end of the day, I believe that all the words saying the same thing. As far as I know, as far as the English versions that I've encountered goes. I know people doubt that. People question that, whether the Bible is the same or hasn't been changed, all these different things. Is the Hebrew, is the English the exact translation of the Hebrew and all that stuff? Well, unfortunately, I can't read Hebrew, so I mean, So honestly, that's the thing about other languages. You're gonna go off of what someone else says. It says. But I would say this. This is just something to think about, and I shared it in a previous juice that there was a gentleman, I can't remember his name right now. I think it might have been William Tyndale or something like that. But there was a gentleman that literally lost his life translating the Bible so people could be able to read it on their own. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't believe that this man would, risk his life to just translate it in a way that it didn't say what it said. So that's something I'll keep in my mind for people that have doubts about that, about the English translations and everything. But yeah, I mean, that's just something to think about. I don't know why I thought about that this morning, but just, I guess, reiterating some stuff. But again, yeah, listening, y'all, again, I know there's a lot to say about listening, a lot of angles to come from, because again, it's, our personal ears, like, as well as what we're listening to, as well as is God listening to us, and all those things. So again, I hope that this encourages you this morning to go deeper with this, and hopefully listen to the voice of God at the end of the day. Well, looking forward to talking to y'all tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. My boy knows who that's for. And just have a great day, y'all. Have a great, great day. Bye-bye.